Or maybe we're like super close. Oh my gosh, we're 10 away. Are you kidding me? Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another motion video. So in today's video, we are going to be hitting 100k race points in team race, the current marathon that's going on right now. I'll go ahead and explain how I am going to get to 100k, and on top of that, how much like resources I've spent, and also share a couple of small strategies here and there that actually helped me get to 100k. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video. If you are, smash the like button, subscribe, channel notification on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and actually get into the race. All right, so first of all, let's go ahead and check out one race real quick. See if we have any DYPs to do. Okay, join effort's almost done. Looks like we have to do the ring cup, one rare monster. And let me tell you, all my resources are literally just burned out. Literally, I had so much resources in the beginning. Well, not too much, but like I had enough at the start of the race. But now look at this, I only have 1700 cells for this thing, and it's kind of annoying. But anyways, we have to do the rank up. There it is, it's done, it's finished. We did our part, and the joint effort's done. Somebody's gonna most likely do the OFA, I'm pretty sure. But right now I have 95,484 points, and then right after me there's Bunky with 74,844, and basically so on, right, with all the other members. But 95,000 points actually took me quite a lot of gems. I had to speed lots of things up here and there, stay very active. I would have hit 100k on the second day of race, but the thing that slowed me down was the war against the Hounds of Justice, which I'll be making a video on, by the way, very soon. The video will be out and you guys will see it. But we did lose a war, yeah, I know, but I mean, what do you expect? They're like the second best team, right? So we did lose a war, but the campaign ends and we basically got the top 3 reward. So in the team leagues right now, this is what we got. We got 17,500 medals, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, we basically ended off third. And the funny thing is, champs and us, it looks like we have the same amount of points right now. Before this, it was actually we were 1 point up actually. Before it reset, you know what I mean? Yeah. We were actually 1 point higher than them, and that was about it. But right now we have the same amount of points, which is kind of weird. So I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to matching champs again. But we had the war against Hounds, which kind of slowed me down because I had to like create videos on cracking some of their bases and stuff like that here and there. But anyways, so getting back to the race, it looks like we have to wait for somebody to finish up their DYPs and stuff like that. But while that's finishing up, let me go ahead and share some of my tips. Okay, I'm just gonna share it. I don't care if you guys find out about this. I honestly don't care. I'd love to help you guys out. So this first tip I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys that actually helped me out quite a lot is the fact that I actually moved my hatchery and also my breedings right next to this right here, the premium hatchery. So normally, you guys know, I had my hatchery and my breedings like right about here, right on this island, and basically every time I take the egg, it'll like take it all the way over here, and then I'd have to like scroll back, do this over and over again, which basically consumed a lot of time. But what I ended up doing was I ended up what's it called, moving all my, so I had like 3 mythic habitats right here, and basically all the monsters, I moved it right into my monster vault. So I moved to my monster vault, and then I basically stored the habitats just so I could make some space here. And then basically I started moving my hatchery and my breeding guardians over here, just so that, for example, here's the thing. So you know how right now there's this. I'm just gonna go ahead and show this example. I'm gonna spend some gems. It's completely fine. I don't really care. This is an epic. I'm not going to take it. Plus, there's 5 hours anyway, so I can't really take it. But let's go ahead and quickly breed like a fire star or something, so I can give you guys an example of what I mean here. Okay, so look, so you see how this is done? You take it, literally takes it right here. You just have to scroll a little bit, that's all. But if here's the thing, you don't even have to scroll if you just zoom your screen just a little bit, like something like this, for example. This way, now if I repeat this, and let's say there's no egg right here, we're gonna go ahead and sell it and pretend there's no egg, which there isn't actually. But look, we take it, we go back. Literally, you don't even have to scroll if you're zoomed out, you know what I mean? So this will actually help out quite a lot. I did it literally in the beginning of the race. I just thought about it and I was like, you know what, this will actually help me out, and it actually ended up doing so. It helped out quite a lot with the uncommon breedings. I'm talking about the fire kongs. It helped out quite a lot, trust me, and I ended up getting so much points, so I got up to like 95k. So that right there, thought about it and I already used it, and it helped me out quite a lot. So there goes one of the tip for, I guess, racing that will actually help you out, even if you're not going for like a high amount of points like I am. But anyways, another one, this is actually pretty popular, everybody already knows about this, but in case you didn't know, I do recommend switching your defense to something really weak. For example, this, Now this didn't really help me out too much because every time I was getting attacked, I literally just moved only one spot or two spot. That's it. You know, because of the active shield, it just keeps on defending you. But here's the thing. Here's what I recommend doing. You go in, right? Fight. And here's the thing. We just go ahead and exit out right away, straight away, just like this. And this will basically help you lose a lot of points. But the thing is, the purpose of this is that later on when you get those nodes that asks you to basically win PvP battles, it could be, for example, OFA, it could be joint effort, or even DYPs. You can literally just go in and you'll face like lots of easy opponents, and then that way, I mean, you basically finish your battles pretty quickly, and you can actually get a lot of points if you're doing, for example, joint effort or even OFA, getting it done pretty quickly. Do your part. I mean, that really can't be stolen because you're going to be calling it out. Same with OFA, I know, but it's just that it'll save you a lot of time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? And you can just always grind this back. You know what I mean? You can always just go ahead and grind back the thing here, PvP. You know what I mean? There's still like 20 days or something. But anyways, that's just the race, the 2 tips that I wanted to share. But yeah, that actually helped me out quite a lot, I've got to say. Let's check back on race. 6 out of 10. Okay, I'm pretty sure OFA is already called, right? Okay, yeah, so Bunky's doing OFA, looks like. Here's another tip, okay? You guys know I had like a bunch of mythic habitats, legendary habitats in here on this island. What I ended up doing is I moved all those legendaries. Instead of selling them, I could have also extracted, but that would have cost me gems, right? So instead what I did to save a lot of time is basically move all those monsters over to my monster vault. I stored all the habitats and I ended up just purchasing a bunch of other habitats like this, for example. And you can see there's like a bunch of Shankies, and I know many of you guys are like, what are you doing with Shankies, right? They're useless. Not really. If you think about it, here's the thing. Let's say you're prepping for this monster right here. Forgot the name. The terror monster, right? So let's say you're actually prepping for that. You end up getting Shankies. And Shankies, normally what players do is sell them. But here's the thing. Instead, go ahead and hash them. Make like a whole army of it, right? And just go ahead and feed it up to level 10 only. Only level 10, okay? So for example, this one right here is only level 10. When it comes down to like a feeding node, when it's like joint effort or something like that, you go ahead and head over to this island where there's like a bunch of them, and all you can do is just go ahead and feed them. Now, another thing is, if you have enough time to actually extract its cells and rank it up to a higher rank, that'll actually help you out a lot more, because you can basically feed more and gain more points. So this actually helps out quite a lot. I wanted to share it with you guys because why not? I just didn't want to do it before a race because I don't know. I was just doing like this 100k race bet with one of my teammates, Bunky. So yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, I did get promoted to co-lead. So as you guys can see, there's that kick out right there. I can just kick out. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I'm co-lead now. So that's cool. But I made a whole army of them, and some of them are actually fed up a little higher. Like for example, these ones, they're all maxed out because I went ahead and used it for feeding. But I can end up extracting them, and that's what I'm doing right now, by the way. If we head over here, I'm extracting 2 Shankies because I'll be using it to rank up other Shankies, you know what I mean, in the future, and I can basically get more points from feeding monsters. So again, if you have any islands that you want to just like go ahead and move monsters from and build like a whole army of something, it could be even fire kongs, it could be whatever. Something that's really not needed, although fire kongs are needed in my opinion. I did use them here and there when I ran out of cells for this monster. I still have some cells, but not too much. Yeah, but like these fire kongs, having their cells also helps out. So but yeah, I mean, you can even hatch your pterodactyls in there, you know what I mean? So it's really up to you. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and extract some monsters. Let's see if we have anything in here. Shankies, yep, we're gonna do it. It's probably gonna cost me 2 gems. Yep, I thought so. So I guess we can go ahead and extract a few here, just like that. And while I was racing, I was also basically extracting monsters at the same time, so I don't lose too much resources. So let's say I get up to 50k points, and then all of a sudden I have no cell, no prep. That's the thing, you know, that's going to be an issue. So every time I did something, I just go back, extract, and then continue. Like, I'm also prepping while performing in the marathon, if that makes sense. I also recommend taking advantage of this because this also helps out, because when there's a discount, there's always a discount in the first few days of the race, and you can just continue basically crafting these level 2s. Now I did run out of level 2s, 3s, especially 4s. I don't think I have any 4s, but a bunch of 1s I do have, so I can continue basically prepping. But I guess I just didn't do it before this video. But Yeah, this is something that I'm kind of lacking on the runes when it comes down to rune nodes. I wasn't really like very prepared. I only had like 12 or 13 level 4s, I believe, before the marathon started, so wasn't really prepared for that, and a few other runes as well. And that's one of the reasons why I actually purchased the battle pass. The battle pass does give you these chests, like for example these rune chests, you know what I mean? It helps you out quite a lot. And another thing is, here's another tip that I do recommend doing, I guess. So if you head over to the dungeons, you head over to the resource dungeon. This actually comes around, I think, twice a week. So this right here, the rune dungeon, right? I recommend taking advantage of this. Literally every node you fight, for example this first one right here gives you a 1 to 2 rune chest, and basically you just have to fight it out. Super easy monsters, you don't really have to deal with something crazy. If you want to do the wheel spin, that's up to you. I still do them because it gives you cells. It could be epic cells and stuff like that I could actually use for like rank ups here and there for nodes. But yeah, literally every single one of them gives you level 1s, 2s, and then it basically just goes up to like, I don't know what level it is at the end, but it goes a little high. So for example, 5 to 10, you know, you could end up getting a level 10. Who knows? I've never gotten lucky, but imagine getting that. So every single one of these nodes, it's up to 18. So 18 chests, which is actually quite a lot. And there's going to be another one right after this. So basically 2 of them that you can actually complete and get lots of runes from. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to complete this and get its runes. And I also need to complete this. Don't bully me, guys. I still need to finish the poison beast dungeon. That's one of the beasts that I really have been wanting to get, but I just haven't gotten I really haven't gotten into it, you know what I mean? But anyways, looks like somebody is on OFA, I see there. So what we're going to do is do 2, which is going to be defeating monsters, DYP. And again, all you have to do is head over back to this, you know what I mean, and just feed up. If it's DYPs, I don't really recommend doing this, what I'm doing right now. You know, using, let's say you prepare and do the same exact thing that I'm doing, right? The tip that I showed you guys, the strategy, building an army of them. You'll run out. So what I recommend doing, if I were you, is just head over to your monster vault and find another monster instead of these Chankies that are level 10s and ready to be fed. Save these for join effort, okay? Join effort will give you more points. So you could just call it join effort and basically just start feeding and get lots of points. More points than your teammates, that's for sure. But anyways, OFA is going to be done. That's going to be done very soon. And then we have to do 11 level 6 runes. So what I can do is actually call some join efforts. We can do 3x2 maybe. Hold on, let me actually check. So it was level 5s or was it level 6? It's level 6. Okay. Let's see. Can we actually craft any? Oh, I have a bunch of level 5s. What the heck? I think it was the battle pass. I opened up the chests and they actually rewarded me with like lots of these. So instead of gambling, I might just go with all level 5s, honestly. And maybe on the second one, I'll go ahead and gamble a little here and there. So I'll go with these level 3s. See how I'm lacking right now on those level 3s? This is why I didn't want to gamble, because my luck actually sucks with these runes. Like, I try gambling all the time. I even did it on my stream, like when I streamed ML while I was also racing, when I had like 50k points the previous week. I just wasn't really getting much. So I did call 2, so we're gonna do 3x2. Oh, I already called it, never mind. So I'm gonna do 3x1 more. So that means I'll do one more join effort that's up there. So let's go ahead and complete it real quick and basically get its points from it. So there we go, we're just gonna gem it and go back to Grand Prix. Alright. So now 95,774. So it didn't really give us too much. We still need about what, 4,300 points or something, somewhere around there. All right, so the next node, it's actually breeding like 10 uncommon seeds or something like that. So we're gonna actually prepare for that. The node isn't fully done yet. We're still waiting for DYPs and OFA to finish, but I'm just gonna basically prep real quick so that we're basically ready when it comes to that. Okay, that's another 59 minutes. It's a stupid Coupig. Nobody likes Coupigs, right? Am I right, guys? Nobody likes Coupigs. We're gonna go ahead and repeat this. Well, okay, we got another one. See, now we're getting unlucky. This is not good. Hopefully, we end up getting a Coupig here. Not Coupig, what am I saying? Shark Turtle, and I actually got it. So I'm pretty sure it was like breeding them. So yeah, it is breeding them. So what I'm gonna do is not take it, but once it comes, we're gonna go ahead and call it and basically move on. But yeah, this OFA should finish, and once it's done, I'll probably gem that and basically move on, because I want to get this video done as soon as possible and basically get to 100k points as soon as possible as well. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, I think it's done. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and gem the rest. Let's just do it. Let's just move on, honestly. 40 gems, we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna do new and then I'm gonna do 3x 5. So we're gonna do 5 of them, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and finish this instantly. There's one. We're gonna go and repeat this, sell this one, and looks like we actually got another one because I saw the 29 minutes there. So that's 2. Hopefully we get another one. Oh man, we got a Coopig. That really sucks. By the way, I'm using my other breeding tree for, what's it called? Breeding an epic. So that's basically an epic that's just fully ready right now. So once there's like a epic node, I can go ahead and just take that and basically be ready. But right now I'm getting super unlucky with this, and I'm getting a bunch of Coopigs, which I don't like. So can I please get Shark Turtles? Come on, please. ML, if you love me, please give me an... Okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess the game loves me, huh? Okay, this is, I think, my 3rd one, right? If I'm not mistaken. So here, we got a Shark Turtle. Hopefully we get another one. Oh, we actually got another one. Sweet. So this is going to be 4th one right here. And we called about 5 of them, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this. Sadly, we got a 4th. But let me see. Yeah, so 4 of them done. 2 are also done on top of that. Looks like there's basically 4 more remaining. But I'm just gonna do 1 more because I called 5. And if I have to do 1 more, I'll go ahead and do it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sell this real quick. Please give me a stupid Shark Turtle. Thank you. Okay, finally. Dang, that was a lot of gems. That was a lot of gems just for 5 of these, right? Oh my gosh, my game froze. Yep, my game crashed. I was in the middle of doing it. Dang, come on. I hope there's still 1 more to do because they might have like overcalled it or something like that. Who knows? So let's check real quick. I feel like they overcalled it and finished. No, okay. It looks like there's still about 2 more remaining. We're gonna go ahead and take the... Oops, okay. I'm gonna have to sell this. 7 gems. We're gonna do it anyway. And then there it goes. Okay. And somebody else could do the last one. So that's gonna be done. Somebody is on OFA traps. Okay, so Traps gonna finish that up. I ended up doing 10 just randomly. Didn't feel like I wasn't even thinking about doing OFA, but hatching those eggs, you know, all the monsters that we got. Looks like it took us about 10 tries to basically get those 5. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the 3 times 1. So I'm gonna do this last 3. Hopefully we end up getting a Shark Turtle, and we didn't. We get a Coopig. I was sick. Oh man, I love this game. I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. They're giving me all these Coopigs. This is another thing you can do, by the way. You can make it like an army of Coopigs if you want, because if you end up getting like lots of Coopigs. But here's the thing, you don't really prep for Shark Turtles, like if you think about it, unless you just want cells to craft it and then hatch it, you know what I mean, for future nodes. Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't know. I wouldn't really... You know what? Maybe you can, because here's the thing. If you're building an army of this, right? And let's say you still have more space. Coopig is a thunder monster, so technically you can place them in these thunder habitats, get them to level 10, and then from there on, for the nodes, you can just feed them up, you know what I mean? So that could work. But besides that, I'd say just do your Shenki army, you know what I mean? Some of them are still level 1s, I know that. But the reason why I said get them to level 10 is because you don't have to worry about the animation that pops up, you know what I mean? So basically, all you have to do is just hold on, feed, and basically it'll basically start feeding up the monster without anything interfering, you know what I mean? So that's gonna help you out. It's gonna save time for you. But anyways, we're at 96,500, so soon we will be at 100k, and we'll basically be done with the race. Not really, I'm still gonna of course help out, but the goal is 100k for this race. We're at 56 laps. We need to get to 85 to finish up the whole race now. Okay, so here's the thing, we just got an update. So the players on 50, what we can do is prep for the next one. So what you could do here is basically prep real quick for this. So whenever it's ready, we can just go ahead and take them, and of course we're gonna have to call it out first before we take it. But just being, you know, ready right before the node changes, we can go on and call it out, and we'll be ready for it. So 3 times 4, which is actually, I'm not sure how many there are in total, but we just have it called here, and we just take them one by one once they're done, instead of having to just continue looking for them once the node changes, you know what I mean? So it saves you some time just being prepared very early before the node changes. So that's another thing. I recommend taking a look at like node cheese and stuff like that. What you can do is probably join like S2K server. That server is actually pretty good. Like it helps with like the race stuff, you know, the sheets. Basically it helps you out and lets you know what's basically coming up for future nodes once again for these laps. But anyways, hopefully Trap will actually finish this up. Looks like his game crashed a little bit, so that's why he's on 50. But I'm sure he's around like maybe 65, close to 70 now. So he should be done very soon. But we're still sitting at 96,500 points. So last one. Okay, last one. So we're gonna do new 3 times 4 and basically quickly take them straight away because I call them. So here we go. Okay. We're gonna go to this. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. See what I mean? This is another tip that you can probably write down and use for future notes. But that's just 4 of them. Look like there's 12 in total, so I'm gonna do 3 times 4 more. So we're gonna do 4 more of those because in total there's like 12 of them, so that's quite a lot. And in case if anybody else can't, let's say they ran out of cells for terror, we can just go ahead and use ours and continue helping the team, and also of course reach the 100k race point goal. So this is gonna help us out. We're just gonna do the unbrinked ones because they take away less cells, if that makes sense. So there we go. We did about like 8 of them or something. So yeah, we did 8 out of 12. Okay, so it looks like I can do 2, and then also I could probably finish up the last 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay. Okay, so wait, hold on. Funky's gonna do 3 of them. I can do the last one. Last 3. Yeah, so I can just do the last one, and Bunky will do the other 3. So I'll basically get most of the points, which is going to help me out, so it's good. But anyways, rank up, and just like that, we just have to wait for Bunky to finish that up. And the next one is winning PvP battles. Once again, what you can do is head over to PvP. Sometimes you can even attack your defenses, players from your defense, because their attack team or their defense team isn't really that good. For example, look at this. This one's so bad. I'm definitely gonna win this, unless this is a AZ spec. Doesn't matter. Went with Culling the Weak for some reason. But was that a AZ spec? Sin Eater. Interesting. So yeah, some of these players, they don't really know what to like really set up like correctly. So you could just do this, for example, and just finish them off. The battle was pretty quick, right? So that's why I recommend trophy dropping, because it'll help you out with like these race notes. So we're done with DYP, and we're just gonna have to wait for somebody to skip the OFA. If not, I can probably skip OFA. I'll just do it. It's okay. I'm gonna do it for the team. Skipping OFA. Let's say skipping 1 OFA. Okay, I'm gonna be skipping 1. It's gonna cost me 250 gems, but in total, like in the beginning of the race, I had about 10,000, if not 11,000 actually. 11,000 gems. I used 700 gems during the recent Elite War against Hounds, getting the things I needed, but that was just 700 for that. But I also purchased like 2 other gem packs when they were on discount, so 1,700 gems each. You guys could do the math and let me know how many gems I've spent so far, basically getting to 100k points on the 3rd day, I think. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just skip that. There we go, that's done. Let's go ahead and do 3. We're also gonna do 2. Okay, so hatching common, these are rock killers, right? So for this, what I recommend doing is basically just have like 1, if not more than 1 open. If you have more than 1 open, that's going to save you gems. But here in this case, I'd rather just go ahead and use 1 instead, because I have like those other monsters in there. So I have Shock Turtle. I also have Famelina, I think that is. And then those other 2 monsters that will cost me a lot of gems if I do speed them up. So I'd rather just save some gems there. But I'm just going to go ahead and continue buying egg here and there, left and right, and basically finish this up. So Rockilla, I'm gonna have to basically deal with a bunch of Rockillas here, but the points will be worth it, and I'm just trying to finish up with race here real quick. And from after I hit 100k, I'll go ahead and still spend gems, but not too much, you know what I mean? Like right now, you know how I'm like basically speeding these up. Maybe I won't really do it this way. So yeah, but anyways, buy egg. Oops. Okay, you know the amount of times that I actually like almost accidentally spent gems on that monster? Like every time I try to like buy a rock killer or something like that, I just accidentally tap on uncommon, and basically that pops up, and it's really annoying. I feel like they should add this one feature. I've thought about this for a very long time, and I hope Social Point maybe take some notes from this. Basically buying egg, right? You see how I recently purchased Rockilla? So it would basically pop up right here, recently purchased. That's what it should say, like recently purchased, and basically you just tap on Rockilla and you can continue doing that. And that also applies to like literally any monster that you purchase once again. So anyways, looks like how many have we done? Like 10? Oh, 14. And I'm the only one that has done all those 14, I guess. I'll take the points from it, you know what I mean? Why not? So I guess you can continue doing these Rockilla hatches and hopefully we'll be done with it very soon. Alright, so it's been like, I don't know, a minute or two, and we're kind of getting close to finishing up with this join effort, which is basically hatching all these Rockillas. And I'm not sure how many I have hatched. Okay, I have 39, basically 40, let's say. After this, it's going to be 40. So basically 40 of these Rockilla hatched. I did basically like 80% of it, let's just say. So that's most of it, which is nice. But we're just gonna basically continue hatching this, and once it's done, we can go ahead and move on to uncommon breeding, and that's basically the next one. I almost tapped on collect all gold there, which was kind of scary. Didn't feel like doing that because I'm saving up my gold for another node, you know what I mean? So why collect it now when you can just go on and collect it later on, and instead of that, you know, you also get like race points. So it comes with that benefit. So why would you collect now? Anyways, 50 out of 56, I've done 44. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this one. This is going to be 45, I think. This is going to be 46. We're gonna sell it, and let's check back to race. 52 out of 50. Okay, so basically I basically did 90% of it, let's just say, basically. Oh wow. Let me see. 53 out of, okay, I'm just trying to save like these 2 gems if I have to, like, you know, I'm just trying to be careful not to spend too many gems, although I have been spending a lot, but at the same time I want to just like save 2 gems if I can, 2 or 4 gems, whatever amount it is. So we're gonna go ahead and sell this last one, and we're done with that. I'm gonna say 3 times 50. All right, so 50 of those, only 6 of them was hatched by some other people. But now we have to do the uncommon breeding. Uncommon breeding, what we could do is do fire, earth, of course, just like some 2 random mythics that are those elements. Sadly, I got not what I really wanted. Oh, again, are you kidding me? All right, I don't have any places or habitats or even like monster vault spots to even like move that Fredo, so that's why I'm gonna sell it. Okay, so oh my gosh, we're just getting lots of them. That's not good. This is gonna cost me some gems, and I know I can kind of wait, but like at the same time I really don't want to wait. Okay, maybe for that breeding right there we could just save 1 gem and not really speed that up, because we'll have to wait for OFA to finish anyway, and then on top of that more players need to finish up the DYP. But we're at 98k, 98.7k actually, so we're getting pretty close. Soon we'll be at 99k, and then we'll basically finish off with this race. But oh my gosh. Okay, Worksy's gonna do OFA. I just have to do this breeding real quick, which is gonna be done in 5 seconds. I think it gives you 70 points, by the way. So we're gonna take this. By the way, guys, I did leave most of the OFAs, especially the free ones, you know what I mean, like collecting food, feeding monsters, collecting gold, basically the easy ones, you know what I mean. I basically left those for my teammates when I was going for 100k. But join efforts, here's the thing, I recommend doing the join efforts. Okay, join efforts gives you 1,000 points. 1,000 points, which is quite a lot, right? So instead of doing OFAs, I recommend doing join effort for those of you guys that are watching this, and let's say you need help with race, getting points and stuff like that. Doing join efforts gives you a lot of points, trust me. That basically gives you the most points. So if you could like literally finish that up, you know what I mean, or do most of it, you can get a lot of points, just like me, like this. But yeah, so join effort gives you that much. I'm not sure about DUIP, I think it's like 70 points, but I know OFA gives you 500 points. So join effort is the best one to do, honestly, and that's what just gave me all those points right there, and I got up to 98.7k doing like most of those join efforts. I think I got like 800 points, maybe 900 actually. All right, so while this task is basically finishing up, here's the thing. I do want to talk about my prep. I'm sure many of you guys were probably questioning since the beginning of the video, how was your prep in the beginning, this and that. So the previous race, let's talk about the previous race actually first. Previous race, I had basically nothing, and what carried me was my gems, you know, getting to that 60 something k. I don't know how much it was, I think it's like 67k or something, I don't know, but it was over 60,000 points, right, somewhere around there. And that basically got, you know, it took some gems from me, a lot of gems actually, but not as many gems as now. And on top of that, I wasn't really prepared for that, you know what I mean. I just used what I had. But for this race, I kind of prepared here and there, you know what I mean. I had enough just so I can reach maybe 30k points with it or something like that. So getting my first 20k or 30k, I think it was, didn't really I really didn't have to like do too much gem spamming. I still spent some gems here and there, but not as much. I did some skips though. But besides that, I had, okay, let's just say, for common, right? For common, this Rockilla, okay, Rockilla is not needed. Thunder Eagle, I had like a few thousand for Thunder Eagle, which isn't much, right? For Firestar, I had like 6,000 or 7,000, I believe. Treezard, I had a couple thousand, if I remember correctly. Let's move on to uncommon. Fire Kong, I actually had like, I think 8,000 or something, 8 or 9,000. The Thera ones, I actually had like, what, around 10,000, I believe, which was, I guess, the highest amount I've ever had. Listen, I'm not a pro racer once again, okay? Don't judge me. But let me see, what else did we have? Oh yeah, Friedel, right? Friedel, I had up to like 7,000 or 8,000. I did use quite a lot of those though. And then last but not least, for Panikin, I had like 6,000, I think, or somewhere around there, 6 or 7,000. So that was just Panikin, and then I told you guys about Friedel, which is really important. These other rares, I didn't really use them. Even like Tundinex, I know some players do like using Tundinex for like some of the rank ups, but I really didn't need it. But anyways, so I'm gonna say skipping because we need to skip this node and basically move on. Anyways, what's next? Level 5 runes. Okay, new OFA. I'm gonna do OFA, okay? So first member to breed 6 uncommon monsters. Okay, that's the sea lion one, right? Yeah, pretty sure that's a sea lion. So we could do water, fire, use 2. No. Did I really? I thought that was fire. Dang it, what did I breed? Ew. Okay, let me take my time. Okay, fire, water. Whoops. Start breeding. And that is what I wanted. Okay. I accidentally got it the sea look. The monster's kind of adorable though, but that's not what we were really looking for. Let me see. Wait, what? That also worked out? Wait, the sea look one actually worked out? Interesting. Okay. You know what? I don't really regret it. I didn't really know about that. That's interesting. 3 out of 6. Okay. Sadly, on this one, we get the Vapor one, which I really dislike. As much as I dislike Creepegg, I also dislike this one. But anyways, oh my gosh, I got another one. It's gonna cost me a lot of gems here. I've already spent enough gems, and this is just gonna take more gems. But it's okay. What I'm gonna do is do like a couple of Monshua tasks, hopefully after race or after I hit 100k, and I'm gonna have to rely on that basically to carry me even in the tails. Hopefully the tails monsters suck, and that way I actually save more gems. But if it doesn't suck, then I'm gonna have to spend more gems on that tails and basically get that monster also like around rank 3 or 4, maybe maxed out actually. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and sell this sea lion here. Looks like people are doing the join effort. I'm not really a huge fan of... I mean, I do want to finish up some join effort too, but my runes right now, it really sucks, so I can't really do much. But we should be done right about now. Let me see. Maybe I need one more. Oh, never mind. We finished. Okay. We could do 3x2 maybe, and maybe we can gamble. So level 5 runes, right? Hopefully we have some level 4s. I doubt we have level 4s, but we can check. Oh, we have enough just for 1 actually, and might as well do it. Another way to gamble is putting in like a level 5 and do something like this. They gave me a level 5. Okay, maybe that one didn't really suck that much. It looks like we have to do a PvP, so I'm going to do 2. And then head over to PvP and basically finish this up. We're getting pretty close to 100k. I'm not sure how much I have right now, but maybe like after this specific note right here, we will be done with the race. Kinda. I mean, I'm still going to be racing, but like not as hard. So... just need to get that 100k, you know what I mean? Really good. Oh my gosh, no, this is gonna suck. Okay, really? You've gotta be kidding me, man. I think my monster's gonna die. Pretty sure my monster's gonna die there. I'm talking about spec because of the AoE skills. Especially if this player's like running like the injector talent. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. Whew, okay. That got me worried a little. But anyways, so Spec didn't die, so that's good. We can go ahead and quickly eliminate this monster here real quick. Bullseye? No, let's do this one. And then we're going to do the AoE Falling Fire. I'm not sure if you're running Hell... Oh, yeah, you are running Hell. Speaking of Helgene, this player's actually running good. So I don't think we will be able to one-tap it here, but we could do is Culling the Weak in case if you do end up healing. There we go. It basically doesn't heal you. So we're going to go ahead and do Oxygen Refill, and I'm going to do one shot, one kill, and eliminate just like that. Victory. Cool. Alright. Ring results, and we finished that. So we finished one of the DYPs, and I might be at 100k. Am I at 100k? Probably not. 99.3k. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So I did my DYP. Looks like there's 2 more remaining. Okay. Let me actually check what the next node is actually. So I normally check on Discord once again. S2K server. I highly recommend joining it. Not my server. I mean, you can join my server if you want. There's a link in the description. But I'm talking about S2K. So this is 56, lab 56, basically going into lab 57. Okay, hatching 143 monsters is next. Rank 3 uncommon wing. That's the next OFA. Okay, we're gonna do new OFA. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. New OFA. So we actually end up getting this. Okay. It costs 50 gems per one. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I'd rather just wait for somebody to do the PvP, honestly, instead of just gemming it. I'm pretty sure somebody called it, and they'll finish up very soon. I'll save up some gems, you know what I mean? I know I'm just like speeding this up, but I could wait, honestly. I don't want to like spend too many gems. So this is getting exciting. This is actually getting exciting. All right, so I called OFA, and it's basically ranking up 3 wing monsters. So let's go for those. Honestly, I don't even care. I'm just gonna choose whatever. It doesn't really matter because I know I'm gonna finish this up. So this is going to get us to 100k points, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, it's actually my first time getting 100k points in race, of course. That's why I'm super excited for it. But yeah, we did it. I'm pretty sure we did it. Let me see. Or maybe we're like super close. Oh my gosh, we're 10 away. Are you kidding me? 99,990 points. Are you kidding me? Okay, we're gonna have to do some joint efforts. I think what I'll do is maybe like do a couple joint efforts just so that it's perfectly 100k, and maybe I could use it for thumbnail. So let's do it. We're gonna do 1, maybe 2. Okay, let's do 2 at least. I don't know. We'll do 2. Okay, let's just do 2, and hopefully that gets us to exactly 100k. I might be wrong about this, but hey, let's give it a try. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 out of, well, how much is it? 100 and something eggs. 143. Hopefully my teammate actually noticed. 9,190. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do 2. Okay, we're gonna do 2, and hopefully that basically gets us to 100k exactly. Maybe 3. Let's just do 3, and this is the last one. Let's do 3. Hopefully it doesn't go over 100k, but if it does, it's completely fine. We still end up getting the 100k, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so it's hatching up. Come on, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and sell it, and we're just gonna have to wait until this joint effort is finished. All right, guys, so we're like 11 down, I think, but we're gonna be done very soon, and hopefully I get my 100k points with once this is done, basically. Hopefully my math is right. I mean, I didn't even do any math actually. I just did only 3, and I think I should be around 100k. Hopefully nothing more. Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Oh, you know what? We were close. We were close. Maybe I should have done only 2 hatches. Okay. Anyways, so guys, we're gonna end the video off here. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you found it entertaining. But anyways, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's Monster Gens team race video. Will I be doing 100k points again next race? No, hex no. I need to get my resources up again, and then maybe I'll think about it. But hopefully the next race monster sucks, so we could only go for 10 laps. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, notification on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.